You know, I wrote it down my notes just now, and it's like, a wise man once said, it can take a full day to figure out who somebody really is, but it can take a lifetime to figure out who you really are. And like, one question that's been bothering me lately is, remember who you used to really be? Remember? Like, when I was a kid, life was so perfect. Like your first love before your heart was broken. Sometimes we tend to change because of the people we hang around or the decisions that other people make instead of doing it for us. Yeah, it's true, over time, you're going to get fame, money, whatever that, but everybody gets that eventually. But can that really change you? Remember how you used to really smile every day before you lost your face slowly? But now it's like you don't even feel like hearing about God or anything else. You're just worried about yourself. It's kind of crazy how life changes and rearranges, but sometimes we say words that we don't actually meant to say, but when you think about it, who you really are, who you used to be, sometimes we think about, we change over time, and that's a part of life, but have you really changed to the person you want to be, or you became the person that everybody else wants to be? See, over time, everybody changes so everybody can get an approval. But, when you think about it, anybody can get your approval, just not the people you want. And sometimes we end up changing for people's approval, not for proving ourselves. Because let's be honest here, if the majority of people didn't like who you are, the person you used to be, would you still be the person you want to be? No, right? Because that's the way we live our life now. Yeah, who you used to really be before Instagram, Twitter, freaking social media. Who were you when you were young? Who were you when you was a kid? Remember, you used to smile every day instead of crying yourself to sleep and trying to figure out ways to make ends meet and make yourself happy? But you choose to make everybody else happy except for yourself. And that's broken you into a million pieces. I ask God every day, why? Things happen that I really don't understand yet, but I guess it's a blessing. Because sometimes, to be honest, I really be stressing about things I shouldn't complain about. But what am I? Sometimes I look at the night sky and think about, damn, because everybody wants to be the sun to bright up your day. But nobody want to be the moon to bright up your darkness. And that's really true. Because when you think about it, who are you? Feel me? You got to be the best person you choose to be, not what everybody else to be. If you want to be a singer, a writer, a preacher, anything, why haven't you done it? Because people don't think that's cool? Because that's not what they want you to be? Because this poem that I'm writing is who you used to really be, not what everybody wants you to be. But, sometimes you got to think about life in a bigger perspective. Sometimes things happen that you don't want it to happen, but it's for the right reasons. That's why we get mad when things don't go our way. But why? Maybe because that's not who you really are. Maybe certain situations change us to something we're really not. And it's like, you got to think about what really makes you, you. You feel me? You probably lost yourself along the way. You probably feel like a lost kid in this world like I do sometimes, but that's a part of life, ain't it? You lose yourself to find yourself. Sometimes you feel like you're in earth, but your soul is somewhere else that you can't find it, but it's hard to find it sometimes. And I understand, because to me, I'm not a boy anymore. I'm just a man. And I'm trying to spread positivity, but I can't, because how can I bring myself up if everybody pushes me back down? Because I'm not who I used to be. I'm trying to find it. But at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a kid trying to be the greatest man you ever met.